Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I'm so grateful for your continued support to this channel. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Members of Parliament, 290 and above of them, they are now telling William Samoei Ruto, sisi hatutaki kutembelewa tena. Finance Bill 2025, wewe ndio utabeba hiyo msalaba. We don't own Finance Bill 2025. Ama MPs wameingizwa baridi kabisa. And now what happened during the Finance Bill 2024, they are saying they carried the burden of the executive and they no longer going to carry again the burden of the executive. And now, according to the minority leader, Junet Mohammed is saying that the Finance Bill 2025 that will be presented before the House, June, this Finance Bill belongs to the CS of Treasury and the executive itself. And so for them, as members of Parliament, they are no longer going to support, defend any taxes in the Finance Bill 2025. So Junet Mohammed is saying, let them increase whatever they want. Let them even tax the mountain. But they are not going to defend William Ruto. They are there to correct mistakes. And this time round, they are not going to follow William Ruto. They are not going to be summoned. They are not going to be called anywhere to pass and be forced to pass the punitive finance bill. Na kukwambia kimeumana. These members of Parliament wanajikojolea huko ni kubaya. The fear is real. The fear is real. I want you to listen to Junet Mohammed. But before we listen to him, as you always do, ensure you like the video. When you like the video, you automatically support the work that I'm doing in this channel, because sometimes you watch and you forget liking the video. So this is just a reminder. As you watch, please consider liking the video. Thank you so much for that like.
The executive will not be able to raise enough revenues. The chair was announcing that we may be forced to increase taxes, Mr. Speaker. I don't know whether it was in the Citizen News, Mr. Speaker. I don't know whether that information is factual, Mr. Speaker, because I want to ask, Mr. Speaker, it is not the business of this House to increase any tax. It is the business of Treasury, Mr. Speaker. We are here to safeguard the interest of the public, Mr. Speaker. And Finance Bill does not belong to Parliament, Mr. Speaker. For the record, Finance Bill belongs to the National Executive through the Treasury, Mr. Speaker. And the owner of the Finance Bill is the Minister for Treasury, Mr. Speaker, in charge of Treasury. So, Mr. Speaker, this Parliament has suffered enough for the last 2 years by carrying burden for the executive, Mr. Speaker. We are not members of the executive. We are a legislative arm of government. And our work is very clear in the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, that we are supposed to do legislation, oversight, and representation. I want to ask my colleagues, Mr. Speaker, let us desist from defending and protecting the work of the executive in a manner that's not legislative. Let us wait until the executive brings their ideas and their proposals to the floor of this House, when we are going to have our say, and when we are going to say whether we agree with them or we disagree with them, Mr. Speaker. And I want to ask the committee chairs, please, let us not hold brief for the executive. Let us allow the executive to do their work. Because if you hold a brief for the executive, you will be speaking on behalf of the full House. And every member here is expected to take responsibility. Now I'm seeing a debate ensuing in public that this finance bill is like this. We don't have any finance bill. And the public needs to be informed that finance bill comes towards the end of the budgetary process. I'm happy the majority has arrived. And the finance bill comes, we are supposed to pass the finance bill by 30th of June. So it can come on 26th of June, 25th of June, 1st of June. As of today, the public is being fed with lies. that there is taxation on trees, taxation on oxygen. There is no finance bill in this house. I don't think we have seen any clause of any finance bill before this house, Mr. Speaker, with your approval. So, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, I'm saying, please, we have interest of the public to protect as a house, and we have legislations to do. Let us desist from commenting in a manner that we think we are helping the executive when we are destroying things with Parliament, Mr. Speaker. Parliament has the final say on any legislation. So let the executive bring what they want to bring. They can even say they want to tax mountains. It is us who will deny them that right. So, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion now, final conclusion is that, please, what I saw yesterday, whether it's factual, I'm not sure. The chairman is here, he can agree with us. But this is what we suffered last time. Because, Mr. Speaker, last finance bill, through the leadership of the majority leader, we ended up withdrawing all the offensive clauses of the finance bill as a house. But the lies went ahead of us. And by the time the truth arrived, people were invading Parliament. So this time we want to do things in a manner that is in tandem with what the House of Parliament is expected of, by engaging the public, and we don't expect any taxation at all, because why should Kenyans be more taxed more than this? So, but those people who are propagating lies, those people who are confusing Kenyans, I don't want to name names here. I know some senior members of the society who are lying to Kenyans that there is a finance bill. There is no finance bill before this House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
As if that is not enough, the chair of the Finance Committee, Kimani, even testified how he was a culprit during the Finance Bill 2024. By the way, by that time, Kimani was still the chairperson of Finance Committee. So he is coming out to defend himself, saying, this time round, sisi, atubebi msalaba ya serikali tena. Wakileta punitive finance bill, tutareject na tutawapanga. This is what Kimani said.
Is a show on NTV called Fixing the Nation. And I must congratulate Nation Media Group for that particular discussion. What they are trying to do and what the show was trying to do to explain to Kenyans, what is the budget making process? Where do we start? Discussion from the budget outlook paper when it comes out, to the budget policy statement, to the estimates, to if there is a finance bill. Mine was civic education to the country. And you follow the entire conversation. It was a whole 2 hours discussion. It was a very engaging discussion on how even Kenyans, if Kenyans want to have their views heard, how they need to communicate when those particular matters come, Honorable Speaker. The biggest challenge you have with this country, unfortunately, even the most educated that you think would want to read and verify statements, they do not. And unfortunately, we are reduced to very short clips. And that's why you find TikTok is now the most popular social media platform that are only 1 second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds long. And therefore, the misinformation comes on the speaker. For the last 3 days, let me inform this House. Reject Finance Bill 2025 has been trending on X between number 3 and number 8. In fact, I wondered, am I not the chair of Finance Committee? Because I would have seen the finance bill that people are talking about. Talking about all manner of misinformation, including that there is in the Finance Bill of 2025, there is a tax for newborn children called TIFA something, Honorable Speaker. And unfortunately, people, I follow the comments of some of these people, you go to their accounts, you think they are distinguished scholars, and they are the ones spreading that propaganda, Honorable Speaker. I will be the least person to be on the defensive for such proposals before they come through to the House. Because when the decision comes, I have an influence with my committee on the final decision on this particular proposal. And therefore, I'm very careful in my communication. Honorable Speaker, it's unfortunate. Some of us paid the ultimate price of that misinformation. I lived away from home for a long time. because of fear of attack from members of the public. I lost personal properties. And therefore, this misinformation by these people should stop. And I don't know what we need to do, Honorable Speaker, because people, they knowingly, and I say unfortunately knowingly, misinform the members of the public on this particular matter, Honorable Speaker. And I urge this House, when debate comes to this House also, despite our political divide, right now we're in broad-based arrangement. We're in agreement on many things. We don't know how it will be before we go to the next election. Even when we are in different political orientation, let us also not misinform the public just for political gain, Honorable Speaker. When you are approving those amendments, Honorable Speaker, the minority decide then, said reject, not amend. Even when they knew for sure that those proposals were good.
Now, are these members of parliament realizing that now people are so powerful than them? Useless members of parliament. For now, they have realized we are so powerful. And so they are disowning William Ruto live on camera. Ati sisi, hatuendi kusupport nini? Hii finance bill 2025. Ati wewe tax everything. Hata newborns, mountain, fanya yote. But sisi hatuko kwa hiyo part. So macho yao imefunguka. And they can see the trouble, or rather the trouble that they might face. You know. So these members of parliament, they must learn that Kenyans are so powerful than even William Ruto. So kama walikuwa wanadanganya tu William Ruto alikuwa sworn in akapewa kisu. So William Ruto ndiye ako powerful. Walidanganywa na KIMEUMANA na bado. What do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.